Monokuma File was right, they were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah. Biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But... now they're spotless. So, I've already done this? Do I need to talk to you again? I don't know.
I see.
Found something. You did.
Hey.
Remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? That's not it. So you said he had a watch?
So then...
Take a look. It's broken. See, the hands aren't moving, right? Most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. If you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. Watch was broken sometime just after 6.
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know, bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words...
So if it worked at 10 p.m. at 10 last night, couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. That's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. Appears to be gripping something. Wow, you missed that, Makoto? You suck!
Makoto.
You try and pry it out?
Because...
Rigor mortis is already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. His me hand. The ice me hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Piece of paper.
Hey.
Is that all he had on his hand? Yes, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Is that right?
I wonder about that. Turn to Hifumi's body.
So then...
Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper. Maybe the reason I didn't notice it before was because it wasn't there before and she planted it. Maybe she's setting this sitter. Maybe she's... Maybe she's doing shit. I already saw this, didn't I? I guess I'm just supposed to talk to her twice. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Well, shit. So did you find anything? More than I expected, to be honest. Wad of paper?
That's right.
Fumi had it hidden on him.
Indeed.
Hidden? He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see.
Why is that?
Like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey.
Take a look at the piece of paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. Found a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. Uh-oh. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now.
So...
Meet up at 6 a.m., that sounds very familiar. Same thing Hiro said. And he was telling us the truth.
However...
Not exactly the same, is it? Weird note under my door. Found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Oh, it says let's meet at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that this note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. Some meaning to the part of it being ripped. Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? How would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Blah, blah. So,
hey.
Have you already figured out the case? Because seems like she always knows the answer. 2 victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Well, shit. Well, shit.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Great.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Great.
It would seem...
Suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. Have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. You don't even know who the killer is. You're just fucking... yeah, whatever.
Shall we go?
Whatever, Kyoko. Trying to play it cool. You don't know who did it. Yeah. I still suspect Celeste. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door.
Monokuma
what the
appears!
fuck? He's multiplied.
Wrong.
Not multiplication, it just looks that way because of an illusion. Moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. What? Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
Stop talking.
Okay.
Jeez.
Hey!
Everyone's here and ready? Yeah.
Let's go. Please!
What the heck?
What the heck?
Did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... how unfortunate. It would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
Let's get down there first, and the story can really begin. Can't let whoever killed Ifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. One who killed Ifumi and Taka, one who killed two of our friends. Killer is... someone right here. I think it's Celeste, personally. I think this guy thinks that it's Kyoko. Kyoko probably knows who the real killer is, because she's a fucking hacker. She just knows all this shit. She has like god powers or some bullshit like that.
hey,
Yeah, let's just go down there, I guess. I'm gonna fuck this up. God damn it. Steel box began to move. Our numbers are dwindling. One of these people will not survive. We redecorated again. I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
just the worst.
Only because of you. Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
You really hate me so much, but I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. Never hold on out on you like that. Wow. The curtain opened once again. Deadly judgment, a deadly deception, deadly betrayal. Riddle defense, deadly faith. Keeps on fucking repeating himself. Oh, got a save point here. I could take a break here, but... just to save here. Oh, I need to set some skills. Durr. Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Effective during the non-stop debate. Hangman's Gambit. I guess. Got all these extra skill points. Focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop debate. Hangman's Gambit and the Bullet Time Battle. Don't have enough for that. Ugh. Increases bullet capacity. I guess I want that. That's good, right? Increased bullet. I assume that's good. It might be bad though. I don't even know what this does. Oh, increases influence gauge. Ugh. I kind of want this one, but maybe I don't need it. I don't really use focus that much, but maybe I should. Ugh. God damn it. Increases damage. Ugh. Ugh. Shit. If only I had like one more fucking skill point. God damn it. Whatever. I guess let's go with this. Let me get comfortable. All rise for the class trial.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone now then.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Alright, let me fuck this up like 6 times. Ugh.
Everything we found in your room,
Castle Hero's message?
the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
Hold on, I kind of forgot the controls. Shit. They're, fire truth bullets is Y, okay. Okay.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Shit, man. Looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. Oh. Thank you for the clue.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are
God damn
the
it.
culprit.
It's not true. It's
Hiro, why?
Brr.
no. Just hold on a second.
I'll get it. I can do it.
Everything we
I just
found
gotta
in
aim.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they
Crap.
are all...
There we go. I just barely hit that. Break.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
Probably not.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Of course, he passes it off to me. I think it probably was,
So,
Hiro.
who would...
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off. The Illuminati? What? Hina?
I got it!
The Illuminati?
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense! You just said Hiro didn't do it!
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right. The The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Yup.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Sure. It was blue tarp and the dolly. Is it two separate things? This thing. Yeah.
I got it!
Still one more thing. Yep. Yeah.
I got it!
Two got it.
They were
Yes.
a dolly and a tarp, right? So
What's with that attitude?
let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Yup.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp. It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Jesus.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Are you fucking kidding me? I solved 2 cases. How many have you solved? Fucking bupkis. Never heard anyone sound so nice while being so mean. Maybe I can change her mind. I think she did it. That's why she's trying to fucking screw with me right now. I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. Would you like to hear more? Bullet time battles? Not at all? Yeah, alright. Reloading. Starting with the next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. God damn it. It's complicated enough, I keep fucking shit up. I don't need more of this stuff. There hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the Y button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the X button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the X button in time with the tempo marker. Oh great. Basically, just remember the X button. Yeah, has a function. Fucking. I'm gonna fuck this up. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. But if your action difficulty is set to gentle, alright. I'm gonna fuck this up. I got a bullet time battle with her? Shit.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
She called me miserable wretch?
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch.
Shit.
You have it wrong.
Oh shit.
I cannot agree.
Wait, what was fever time? I'm gonna fuck this up. Tempo up, What are the controls? Fever time. Activate fever time is RB.
You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
Hey,
Away with you.
Shit.
You miserable wretch.
Shit. Yeah.
I cannot agree.
Okay.
You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
Final strike. Oh.
I cannot agree.
Okay.
This should prove it.
I almost fucked that up. I feel like I did. Did I almost fuck it? Maybe it wasn't as close as I felt like it was.
You're asking for proof that the dolly moved. I
Those
have
things
it
are so
right
scary.
here.